Hey, what's up everybody? 72 Fins 1 bringing a new video series called not Mighty Tonka Rebuild. Tonka Rebuild Digging Deep Part 1. Now those of you who got me on Facebook know that I'm getting into collecting Tonkas, and I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna fix them up and make them look good again, since a lot of mine are just scruffy because I'm cheap. Anyways, I'm gonna start off with the models that I have. I'm going to start off with my 1989 Tonka Mighty Backhoe. It was made from 1983 to 1989. This one's 89 because there was kind of a wire running from along here somewhere to on the arm here from 83 to 88 according to mightytonka.com. And this one I got off the internet, off eBay, like I find most of them. And this one is in pretty rough shape, to say the least. I mean, rust-wise, that's no big deal. But if you look at this axle right here, you can see that it's not supposed to be pushed out like that, or, well, that the angle is not supposed to be like that on the wheel. I don't know how good a shot I can get, considering it's bad, let me tell you. Yeah, because the wheel's bent, and you can see where part of the Tonka bumper here is cracked off, and right there, and part of the grill is snapped out right there. That's from when I took and already started working on it, because when I first got it, the truck cab was bent, so it didn't even have a window in it. And so let's see, like right there you can tell where it's tweaked a little bit, where I had to go off and take it and bend it and tweak it, and even the inside's been bleached and faded by the sun. So yeah, and I had to tweak it a little bit here on this other side, but there's about the only bright paint this thing's got left on it is on the driver's side of the truck cab where the sticker goes, or what's left of the sticker at the moment currently is. Still see it says part of it. I don't think my camera will pick up good enough quality, but above the Turbo D, or it would say diesel, it would say Tonka, but part of the letters are still on there. So anyways, yeah, this piece, the plastic disc it's on, in addition to being cracked up front, there's like cracks all over the place on this thing, like right there, there, and there. This is like all out of all my pieces, this, I don't know what the heck, man, some kid got their use out of this, because there's even more cracks like right here and right there. So yeah, I've never seen one of those cracked or snapped like this one has been before. But anyways, you got your two exhaust stacks, you got the little tank thing here, all part of the, all which go onto the base one way or the other, because just the truck body here sets on there, and it has its own window and cab, which brings me to the first area that we're going to start off on this backhoe today, which is going to be the backhoe cab. And usually they're supposed to be straight, but this one's bent out of whack. Let me spin it a little here. Yeah, it's hard to see with all the rust, but it's been bent. The base is supposed to swivel, which it still does. There's supposed to be a window that goes in there, which it doesn't have. But like along right where I'm running my finger here, it's bent in. I don't know if you can tell that or not. And then it's, let's see, it's right along in here, and then in here it's bent as well. And then it's dented in on the top. So that's what's gonna be our thing today, is to straighten out the cab so we can get a window in here. Now, which is going to be quite a pain because I don't know how to do all this on my own. But I got a friend coming out to help me. So, and the one other thing I'll mention before I get back to that is the back wheels are bad. So both these axles are might need some help, or I think I already got that figured out, because you can see how this back wheel is just bent way out of whack. There's other stuff that we're gonna have to do this thing, but for right now we're just gonna focus on this. So that brings me to the other part of this series. It's gonna play a major part. Let me roll that one out of the way. That is another backhoe like it. Now this one is in good shape, but I don't really want the whole thing because I just need some parts off to fix the other one. Now why fix this one? Because actually this one's kind of cool. It's got kind of a bit of indirect connection. My mom saw it on the Facebook of somebody who used to go to our church. Well, it was a lady who used to go to our church. One of her kids was selling it, so I don't know whether it was his personally as a kid or whatever, but you know. So needless to say, I snatched it up on eBay, and then when I figured out that it needed some help, I went ahead and I bought this one right here. This one has the glasses completely, window glass completely yellowed and busted on this one. That's from sun damage and bleaching from the sun. So yeah, this one's even busted out right there, you can see. And there's what the backhoe cab looks like when it's in good shape. So yeah, nice and straight. There, and there. So yeah, whatever, you know. Now, why not just replace this one onto the other one over here? Because I want to try to keep the scruffy one as original as possible and fix it using the parts from this one. Now, yeah, so, but we can't use the windows out of this one because it's got a crack in it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this one's cracked and it's too yellowed, and I want clear glass, so mine, since I'm trying to make them look as best I possibly can. Now, the thing about this is I need a way to hold it still where I can get some help. And you can see how I got some wood in here. Actually, a friend of mine did that. Don Stark, he's good at woodworking, so he helped me out by cutting up a piece of wood and stuck a couple in here. Oh, this one right here and that one right there. Nailed them or screwed them together, I forget. So they would stick up into the chassis where the wheels go. And then he put some screws into each of the wheel holes where the axles go through, and then put another board longer so it could stay down wherever I wanted to work on it. And whoops, and there goes the back window cab. So yeah, oops, oh well, didn't really need that one anyways. So it goes long, so I can go off and clamp it down to the workbench of my choice here today, which would be the flatbed. So yeah, anyways, we put some C-clamps on that end and it stays in place, and that way, you know, whether I'm working on it by myself or if I got my friend out here helping me, you know, I can hold it down, and it just makes it easier so the thing can't roll back and forth. So, now, how are we going to get this done today? As far as this whole cab is going here. Well, let me move the arm up out of the way here. We'll just use this one since I got it right in front of me at the moment. The cab, pretty much, this is just the base right here that swivels right here, this whole area right here. Now the cab attaches to it, but it goes on with a rivet right there. and a rivet right here, and a rivet right there. And then we have to turn around, we have to use a pair of vice grips to pull this push nut off here, so we can, which goes onto this shaft, which goes all the way through the backhoe cabin on the other side, which keeps your arm on here, and that whole assembly, which I'll explain another time to do that. Now, so we're gonna have to knock out those 4 rivets and pull it up and pull the cab off. Then pretty much take it, and right there and right there you can see where this kind of just folds in. We're gonna fold it out on the other one, and we're gonna hit it with a hammer until it flattens out, and then we're gonna go off and use some plexiglass here, some super glue, and some plexiglass cutter, and I actually have another backhoe cab window that I got off eBay, which is yellowed, of course. We're going to use that as kind of a template to make try to make one of these that's clear, since this plexiglass is new, for the cab on that one. So how this works is, we're going to get the rivets out, we're going to use a drill bit to drill through some of them. We're going to use my drill to get through some of the rivets where I can. The ones where we can't, because the drill would have too much power for it, we're going to use this little rotary tool. It's a Drill Master grinder from Harbor Freight. So we're just going to take the little grinding disc here that's attached to it, and I got a lot more. Believe me, I have a feeling we might need it for what my purposes are for this series. And we're going to just use those to, like, we're probably going to drill out this one and this one right here. You kind of see where I already experimented on this one as far as getting these rivets off. But we're going to, you know, grind the flat-headed ones off and drill them out where we got to, and then once we pull it off, we'll get around to whipping her back into shape with the old hammer. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get the one that we're fixing here, the scruffy one, onto the wooden chassis, and then I'll try to bring you some clips or something, or maybe post-commentate this in my video editing program so I can explain this. But that's going to do it for now. I will bring you guys some more clips and updates on this as soon as I can. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Okay, another clip. A little bit of progress on this backhoe work here. Got the old cab off and hammered it out a little bit, and so we have a yellow window in here. There's a view from the front. There's a view from one of the sides. There's a view from the back, and there's a view from the other side. So yeah, at least we know it'll fit one now. It's not perfect from all the hammer and tweaking and whatever, but it's better than none. No glass at all. So I just got it held on here with duct tape, just, you know, for display purposes, because we haven't put it back together yet. So over here, got the scraps from what we cut up so far, and at the moment we're just working on super gluing the other piece that had been cut for the new one together. So when that happens, I'll bring more video clips. Till then, hey, what's up, everybody? Gonna bring you guys the final clip for this part of Tonka rebuild, digging deep, part 1. So anyways, now we managed to get a new glass made and put in here, out of plexiglass. There's this one spot right there, like where the glue welled up or something, or ran together, but it's good. I like it. It's clear, going all the way around on all the sides here. You can see where it's I don't know if you can see it, but it's not, you know, perfect, but hey, my buddy's got some real skills, you know. So thanks to him, yeah, thanks to Andrew Nelson for helping me out and cutting everything and gluing it all together. So it, yeah, looks good. Went ahead and popped some rivets back in there for now. Here, there and there. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. It looks pretty good, and it's better than no glass at all. So you know, so yeah, I guess about this one right here. It's an original, so I don't know if I'll do something about this and make one like the backhoe cab windows here or not. But you know, not a ways down the road. We got other issues we got to sort out on this thing, which be covered in the next parts. But for now, let me know what you guys think. Did you like it or not? I hope you did. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.